Hey, everybody, welcome to this episode of the Disc Golf Answer Man. Next one is from Anonymous.
What's up, guys? How's it going? So my question, I have two, one with form, one with timing. The timing one, how do you sync up your follow through with your final plant foot? And any tips for that, just to really time out the throw right? And second question.
Okay, let's do the first one.
Timeout follow through with your final plant foot. Is that what?
You want me to play it again?
It was his timing basically is what it was asking. His plant foot and his release basically.
Okay.
Was asking
Yeah, that makes a little bit more sense. So Danny's behind the camera, so I'm going to say some things, and if I'm wrong, he's going to tell me if I'm wrong. So in general, when you're throwing a backhand throw, you want your the apex of your reach back, as far as you're going to reach back, to hit about the same time your leading foot hits the ground. Right around the time that your foot hits the ground, that's when you want to start pulling forward, and that's kind of that's the timing that you're looking for. So farthest back point is you're reaching back as your foot is headed toward the ground. As soon as it hits the ground, that you're as far back as you're going to be, then you start pulling forward. Yeah.
Good. Danny agrees. We got the Danny seal of approval. Next one is from AA.
Oh, he's got a second part.
Did you delete it?
Oh, I'm sorry. No, here we go. My bad.
Question. So I recently have been having trouble with my back. My other arm has been kind of not getting in the way, but I've been taking the disc, and when I reach back, it goes under my other arm. So I know that's pretty much an easy fix, but I played in a weekly doubles league the other day when it started happening, and they said that I could get more distance if I really threw my shoulder with my, twisted with it, I guess. I just want to know if there's any tips for that, if I should even be doing that, or if I should think about it at all. Well, thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Hope that was understandable. Thanks.
What do you guys got?
Talk about what your off arm looks like.
Weird.
Well,
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
It's always down to my side.
And then
Right.
he has that.
My hand is
jazz
usually
hand, like a-
spread out.
I didn't mean the hand, but
the distance,
I know, but I always, when I take pictures of him, I always mention that.
it's always the same. That's something I strive in, I believe. Like just always be the same.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Consistency.
Yeah. I thought you said you strive to have the jazz hand.
I do that too. If he's the question was he brings it underneath.
Mm-hmm.
I know I've seen a lot of people do this, and I'll bring it up to them if they want the information. It's nothing like I see a guy doing it, and like I've played.
Pardon me, sir. Stop.
Like Derek upstairs. I played a lot of rounds with him, and I never told him that his form is awful.
Right.
Hope he's watching.
In your face.
You don't yell at him like you do.
No, I didn't. I used to yell at Bobby, but no, one day we did tell him, like, hey, you're coming under. If you go over, you're probably going to get more distance. And he did. Mm-hmm. He instantly was noticing more distance. One drill I know that I've told a couple people that have worked, it's going to be weird at first, but this is just to get the mechanics down and get the feel down, is just put your left hand in your pocket when you're playing, just for nice approaches, throwing a few shots. If you keep that hand in the pocket, it really makes it difficult to go underneath it. That way you can get the feel for it, and then you can move forward later on. So that's just kind of a quick tip on how to first start in the right direction.
Yeah, just to even feel it.
Yeah, just to get a good feel for what the it's going to feel like.
Exactly. There are some people who throw under their arm and absolutely smash, like
Double G,
Bobby Music, like
I just got about me.
Bobby, yeah. Bobby Cool Daddy Slick Breeze.
Right.
There are some people that do that, and honestly, that's something that they've done for so long that it's ingrained, and they've learned to make it work with their timing. In general, that isn't the best way to do it, because you are bringing your shoulders in instead of allowing them to work together. So now, instead of everything moving as one, you're having to work against yourself to get the disc out. Okay, so when I'm trying to teach somebody to keep their off arm, not from going under it or over it or anything like that, I just try and teach that you want your shoulders to stay about this far apart all the time, and then your arms are connected. So anything you do with your right arm, you're mirroring with your left. right? Ideally, at the end, you want your left arm to be close to your side and tucked in so that you don't create drag or anything like that. But all the rest of the time, you want your shoulders to be connected to one another so that you're not working against yourself. That's why I think you lose some distance here, is because you're pulling against yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed? Agreed.